Hey guys, it's Lord Investigates, and I'm going to give a quick update before I have to go get my daughter on the Sharon Gill case because I covered it in March of 2020, a month before I accidentally got pregnant with my daughter, my COVID baby, and the month where COVID got really, really crazy. So if you haven't checked out that video, definitely do. The person who did it has been identified, and it's the landscaper. And I didn't talk about the landscaper in my video. It crossed my mind. I was thinking, like, there's, if you own a house in Florida, you have landscapers usually, or just people who mow your lawn. I have people that mow my lawn. And so it crossed my mind, but there was no evidence to think that. And actually, this guy was not even on the list of people who they suspected. What they found was some DNA on a towel and at the crime scene, and so they kept it all these years, and when they tested it, it came up with they never gave up. So I just shout out to cold case detective Mike Vogel, who never gave up on this case. I mean, this is 30 years later that they solved this. And unfortunately, so this is what it says. Uh, the state attorney's office on November 3rd, 2023, filed an order of the circuit court to drop charges on Roland Davis after the defendant died from a medical condition on July 8th, 2023. Davis was on death row awaiting execution um, in a prison in Ross County, Ohio. So he was actually convicted and sentenced to death in a different case in Ohio in 2005 for the 2000 stabbing murder of Elizabeth Sheeler. In Ohio, Davis was a cab driver and provided cab services to Miss Sheeler on several occasions. He was found guilty of killing Miss Sheeler in her home in Newark, Ohio, after DNA discovered at the scene was linked to Davis. His DNA profile um, was found in the combined DNA index system from a felony conviction in 1991 when he stole property in when he stole stuff from a property case in Charlotte County, Florida. So that's obviously where Sharon Gill lived. So that's where, you know, I don't know the details of this case of Miss Sheeler. I can always look into it and see if it was similar, but they're both solved at this point. And it's really frustrating that this guy passed away because he's not, suffering for the things that he did. But, I'm sure that it helps to know that at least we know who did it and they're not on the street anymore because it was a brutal, brutal crime. Um, so yeah, that's the update. And I actually had somebody comment on my video. Good afternoon. Did you ever do an update podcast on the story? Coincidentally, my father ended up being the person to kill her. I feel very much pain for the family. He passed away in July 2023, like I said, on death row in Ohio, where he was on death row for a different murder case. So crazy. So I just want to shout out to that person, this man's daughter, who obviously is a lovely human being despite who her father was, and now she has to come to grips with who he was and what he did, and I'm sure that is just a really complicated emotion, and something that none of us ever want to have to experience, and unfortunately some of us have to. So anyway, shout out to you. If you ever want to come on and talk, we can get on a Zoom or something, and I can, put you on the channel if you feel like it. If you don't, no worries, girl. um I'm assuming you're a girl. Actually, I have no proof of that. Sorry. Anyway, so that's the case update. I'm gonna go because I gotta go pick up my daughter. But thank you so much for watching Learn Investigates. Please give me a like and a Gertie. What? Atlanta. Hey! Stop. Thank you so much for watching Learn Investigates. Please stop it. Please like my video and comment on my video, okay? Thanks. Bye.